What's dangerous is when the universe pick you and you put on the magic glasses. There's rules that go with them. You can never take them off. You never see things as they're supposed to be. You see things as they are. And you can never force nobody else to wear them.
I think while I lie awake and contemplate tonight are wearing me out. Well, maybe tomorrow the world will wake and get it right, but I have my doubts, yeah. During the day, well, I design machines of war that scream through the sky. 'Cause I, for one, I like to go to bed free at night under these stars and stripes. And I have my doubts that we're coming out. Yes, I have my doubts, and I have my doubts that we'll make it back out. Yes, I have my doubts, but they'll wind you up and pull the cord until you're spun right out, and I don't understand. Roll the dice and raise the price to feed the machine's mouth. Call it the progress of man. And I have my doubts that we're coming out. Yes, I have my doubts. And I have my doubts that we'll make it back out. I have my doubts, so I'll drink my stuff and raise some hell and shoot my guns to the end of my time. You can have the booze and go to hell and take the guns, but I know they won't be mine. We're coming out. Yes, I have my doubts, and I have my doubts that we'll make it back up. Yes, I have my doubts. So we're all messed up and out of touch. Let's text someone who's in the other room. So don't wonder why we don't say hi or know anyone. I might as well move to the moon. So maybe I'm wrong. Well, I hope that I'm wrong. So maybe I'm wrong. Well, I hope that I'm wrong. Well, the things I think while I lie awake and contemplate at night are wearing me out.
Good evening. Just checking some storms moving through the area. But I don't think they're gonna last long. Just a couple of days, maybe. But I think they'll be here pretty soon. Just a couple of days. 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 Not anything too serious that I see. I was hoping I could get a little more west on that. Let me check real quick. Not seeing any rotation. Hail's not too bad. No, it's alright. There's no warnings or anything like that, but they look kind of like those little pop-up popcorn storms, you know, and they can turn ugly real quick. So, anyway, just taking a peek at the radar. Heard it thundering again, and thought I'd take a look. So, don't have a lot of news for you today. I've actually only got 2 articles up. I went down through the list, and yeah, I could have pulled out more, and it's just like, you know, a lot of this stuff is just so much the same old, same old. Other parts of it is stuff that they're just really running into the ground, like this whole, you know, hey, I'm all in agreement that that was not cool what Canada did. But how long are we going to make this the big drama fest, you know? Whatever needs to be done, and then move on from there. They need to remove people from certain positions, which I do believe one resigned today or something. So be it. But, you know, I think it's ignorant just to make a big social media circus out of it. So, other than that, things are still pushing forward about the same pace that I'm seeing. Nothing really spectacular on our end. I worked on painting aircraft again a little bit today. Flew around in it for a little bit to enjoy my efforts. And I'll probably work on it again tomorrow. Because I really... See, here's the thing. Once you get a good set of masks done, then it's like simple from there. Because then you just swap stuff in and out. If your masks are all good to go, you just plop them in place. And you don't have to sit there and go through and separate out parts and all that good stuff. So, anyway, over the course of the next couple of days or so, I'll probably be trying to get that all squared away, masked out. And then since I really do enjoy flying this plane, doing carrier ops, I'm gonna make a decent texture pack for it and throw it up on flightsim.to for people to get. But I'm gonna do a pay where quality texture set, and just kind of see how much attention it gets over there on flightsim.to. So, anyway, like I said, I only got a couple of tabs open to talk to you about. One of them, obviously, the title of the show. I'm going to refresh that page to see if there's... Yep, good. There's more information now. I know other outlets were reporting on it and had a ton of information, and if there wasn't any more added to this, I was going to go to one of them. But they did update this, so we'll just go with it. So I don't have anything in particular to talk about. Make it an easy, quick night. Get in and out. Maybe we can beat our record on a short news show. I don't know. I think maybe around 39 minutes or something like that. Somewhere in there might be, well, no, because I did have that one, a couple of weeks ago that was here like 2 minutes. But aside from that, I started to redo my pods. I've got 3 pods over there that need re-wicked and recoiled. So I started doing that earlier, and about 7:30 rolls around, and hang on. I'm sitting there, and I just had the micro coils made, And that in itself is just, I don't know. When you got shaky hands and stuff like that, when I say microcoil, I mean microcoil. It's tiny. And so it gets 5 wraps. I got 3 coils made up, 5 wraps each. And then that's when I like put everything on top of the little coil sizer thing and set it off on the table behind me. And I'm like, later, probably tomorrow during the day where there's this thing called the sun. Because it may look really, really bright in this place on camera. But I guarantee you, the only damn place that's bright in this house is this wall. That's it. Behind us, you're in darkness. You're in the abyss. And there is no lighting back behind us whatsoever. So, literally, this is where all the light is in the living room. And most of the time, we got it turned down. So, it's up around 75% when I do the show. I turn it down to about 25% when I'm not doing the show. So, it's normally pretty dim in here. I like it like that. Anyway, so got to get those 3 pods made up tomorrow. I ain't even tossed around the idea of messing with them tonight yet, because I would like to go to bed with a new coil, because this one I'm vaping on is kind of rank. So, anyway. Get me off topic of what? How you doing, man? Hey, now that you got your like computer going again and stuff, we need to get in workrooms and get you trained up on some painting. So I'm doing a humdinger of a India Fox Teco T45C. So I don't know if you saw my texture for the MiG-15 that I love so much, that terrain texture I've got. Well, I've also got, I'm looking for the terrain texture one. Wow. There is a lot of crap on my computer. There's always a lot of crap on my computer. I think this is maybe it? No. It's not. Is that it? Yes. It is. That texture there. I'm doing that on the T45C. So... And now I understand a little more about ambient occlusion. And, oh, dude, the effects that this aircraft has, say, from the sun facing it and the sun not facing it, is incredible. When the sun's facing it, it looks like what you see right there. If the sun is on the other side of the plane... if you see these little like cracks in the texture, they get super, super dark when the sun's not directly on them. It's almost like they're a little extra shadowed. And just the effect of it is just incredible. And as the light gets darker and darker, the entire aircraft just starts to lose its luminosity. So in other words, like when you're flying at night, that damn thing is hard to even see. I mean, it's just like it disappears into the darkness. It's crazy, man. It's really crazy. I'll ship it over to you as soon as I get it done. Let's see. How much time do you need to make sure? Just whatever. I mean, it's going to take more than one episode. I would say at least have an hour, hour and a half minimum to be able to throw at it. So get you in there working with the files, knowing how to get the files set up and started and stuff like that. That probably hour, hour and a half. get you set straight on that, and then we'll just take it from there on the rest. So, because it's like a process that you go through in order to just get to set up to paint. But it's not hard, it's just a process. Let's see. And I've learned that you do good on that, on processes like that. So you'll pick up on it quick. Yep, whenever you're ready, just hit me up. Alright, let's check out this crazy story. This is just now, coming out and making its rounds on the news. Horror wedding party fire kills over 100. That is crazy. This has happened in Iraq. Says a fire at a wedding party in Nineveh, Iraq, left more than 100 people dead and some 150 injured, according to local officials and media reports, which suggested fireworks had set off the blaze by accident. The conflagration tore through an event venue in the Hamdaniya district of Nineveh province on Tuesday night going into Wednesday, with the region's deputy governor Hassan al-Alaq telling Reuters that 113 were confirmed dead. State media agencies placed the death toll at least 100, in addition to another 150 people injured. Civil defense officials cited in local news reports said that the fire broke out after fireworks were lit as a part of the wedding celebration, quickly spreading to engulf the building. The venue was reportedly covered with highly flammable Ecobond panels, which contributed to the speed of its collapse, the Civil Defense Agency said, adding that the materials violated safety regulations. Multiple agencies sent emergency crews to the site for rescue efforts, including the federal government, the departments of Iraq's semi-autonomous Kurdistan region. As footage circulating online showed firefighters climbing through the charred wreckage of the building, searching for survivors. Another brief clip making the rounds on social media was alleged to show the fire itself, with burning debris seen falling from the ceiling as panicked partygoers began to flee the building. And that's probably that video there. Says Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani noted that the incident in a statement, directing the Interior and Health Ministries to mobilize relief for victims of the blaze. The premier added that he would reach out to the Nineveh governor to find out the repercussions of the fire that occurred in one of the wedding halls of the Al-Hamdaniya district. So, and this is, wow. Just a very, very short video there, but wow. That is, that's crazy. Crazy. I don't know. The more I see this whole one-upmanship on all of this stuff, it just doesn't make any sense to me at all. I'm just at a loss at the craving for vanity. Personally, I don't get it. I never did. Let's see. 50 gazillion videos about the DJI Mini 4 Pro, which I can't afford. I would love one if I could. That thing looked awesome, but yeah. Mine are good enough. TikTok, nah. I'm allergic to TikTok. I'm allergic to anything short video. Let's see. And the other news that I had for you, and I think this is just absolute utter craziness. U.S. home prices break records despite recession indicators, says a report. And I'm sitting there thinking, wait a minute here. It says home prices in the U.S. hit record highs in July, despite a foreboding economic climate and steep interest rates, according to the S&P CoreLogic Case-Shiller House Price Index. Parent company S&P Dow Jones Indices reported on Tuesday. Damn, if that ain't a mouthful. The group's national home price NSA index crept up 1% year-on-year in July, while its 10-city composite, which tracks major metropolitan areas, was up 0.9%. The 20-city composite increased by 0.1%, with 19 of the cities reporting gains and 18 showing those increases accelerating compared to June. All three indices were up from negative or zero growth as reported for the previous month. Prices increased the most in Chicago, Cleveland, and New York City despite ongoing population exoduses from those urban centers. Chicago saw a whopping 4.4% price increase over last July despite losing 100,000 people in 2022 alone, while Cleveland, which only lost about 3,800 people in 2022, registered a 4% uptick. New York City saw the third highest price increase at 3.8% despite hemorrhaging more than 468,200 people, 5.3% of its population, since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. Housing costs declined most in Las Vegas, down 7.2%, and Phoenix, down 6.6%, two population centers in an area that has been experiencing increasingly dire water shortages for years due to overdevelopment. Federal Housing Finance Agency's latest report showed an even steeper increase in home prices for July, up 4.4% compared to July 2022. Last week, the National Association of Realtors reported the prices were up in all four regions of the country despite a marked decline in sales, which dropped 15.3% in August compared to August 2022. The NAR's chief economists and other analysts have attempted to explain the continued price increases in the face of the soaring interest rates and daunting recession indicators as the result of low inventory, arguing that families who already have mortgages are loath to sell their houses in the current market because their locked-in rates from when they bought their homes are so much lower than the current interest rates. Home prices will continue to increase barring general economic weakness or further surges in the mortgage rates, S&P DJI Managing Director Craig Lazara explained in a company's report, describing such an outlook as optimistic. President Joe Biden has said he does not expect a recession on his watch, insisting the labor market on your watch. Dude, you haven't woke up yet. Insisting that labor market is strong, even as economists have acknowledged inflation is growing even faster than previously predicted. So, man, crazy, crazy, crazy. Nuts. The only thing that I can make from this nonsense, what I've been saying, and that's people are being priced out of stuff. And it's going to continue to be such. I'm actually doing a couple of different things, kind of a two-part kind of thing. For one, I'm actually going to learn to make good sourdough bread. And I'm going to get very good at doing it. Why? I think that's common sense, is it not? So there's a channel, I believe it's just called Survival HT, Hotel Tango, Survival Hotel Tango HT, and there's a lady on there. I've watched her for years. And it's not like she puts out tons and tons of content, but boy, when she puts something out, it's good. And so she put out a couple of videos here of recent on making sourdough bread, making the sourdough starter. So I'm actually going to be starting that within the week, and working on becoming proficient at making sourdough bread. And I'm sure I'll work into other breads too. Why? I've said it a million times. Bread is a staple. And a lot of people don't really realize that these days because of the low price and availability, and still low price and availability of foods. So people aren't as accustomed to making their own bread or stuff like that. I believe that we would be wise to do so. Real wise to do so. So I'm not one of those people that want to read the aircraft manual on my way down. I would like to read the aircraft manual before I go up. And so that's why I want to get proficient in it now, because a lot of shit's going to change if that power's not on. I don't have any kind of an oven other than our regular electric oven. And you watch me. I will damn well make that work. You watch me. Born at night, but not last night. You need an oven box and heat. Roger. I can make both happen. So, I am not beyond throwing a Coleman inside of the oven to be able to heat up the box. That's what you need to do in order to bake bread or what have you. Now, what I'd like to get, and I have pretty much, at this point, have just thrown out the possibility of actually even being able to get any more to prep. Why? There is no money to do it. And I don't have anything going on to bring in extra income right now. So we're going to be in a standstill for a little bit. It is what it is. Hell, I haven't gotten, because you guys know, got the little Amazon thing. I don't advertise that stuff. I don't talk about it. Why? Because that's not why I'm here. I figure it's down there. If people want to use my Amazon link, that's on them. But it's been like 3 or 4 months because you have to have $10 built up in order to get a payout on Amazon. And that's been like 3-4 months since I got a payout. It's been a while. I don't think I'm there yet. Ooh, I stand corrected. I guess something else was bought. So, let me see here. That mess there. I'll see what they say. Cool. That, I don't know if that'll be this month or it'll be next. I'll have to see. Their website is so super slow. You know, I mean, Amazon's regular website's like bing, 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 bing. Their affiliate site, yeah, okay. Bring a lunch. Still not loaded the page. Well, that's not what I'm wanting anyway. I want the payment history thingy. There we go. We should be there now. But I don't know, like I said, if that'll be this month or next month. But whenever that comes in, it'll go towards more Benadryl for me and Blue. Because we're down about half the bottle, so. I don't foresee me being able to get very much prepping stuff. So I'm going to learn how to bake bread and do things that don't cost me money to do. My unpaid balance is at $7.57. So nope. Still not enough. That's what it is. It's not why I'm here. But that's all reasons why I'm trying to learn this stuff. Because I think times are going to get really stupid. And I think it's going to reach a point to where we're going to have to do a little nickel dime, like saving nickel dime kind of stuff in order to be able to get by. I know that when I do grocery shopping, I am going to be going back through the list because there are some things that I've been kind of, we'll get the name brand this or that. I think when I do shopping, I am going to re-go through the list and start replacing the brand name stuff with the generic stuff just to help out because all that little nickel dime stuff adds up. And so doing anything I can to kind of help us because we've been running pretty close on food the past 2-3 months or so. It's been a little I mean, it's not like we have to break into the prepper food or anything like that. I'm trying to prevent from having to do anything like that. So, and at the same time, be able to keep up. That's what's hard to do, be able to keep up. Like, because I drink coffee, for instance, every damn day. And we haven't been able to do it always for, getting more coffee. So my stockpile in there is pretty damn low right now. So, it is what it is. Beans, meat, tortillas, yep, absolutely. We do a lot of chili, a lot of spaghetti. Tortillas is something that I want to learn to make. I want to get a tortilla maker, a press. I want to get a tortilla press. I definitely want to learn how to make, and I mean get proficient at making tortillas. And there's a couple other little things that I want to learn. One thing I think it's commonly called mush. It's made with I think it's made with cornmeal. I think the Native Americans have a variation of it. And the Cowboys kind of had a variation of it or whatever. I think they called it mush. And anyway, I want to learn how to make that good because supposedly if you make up some of that and then put that on a tortilla, and it's pretty good from my understanding. So is tortilla flour a special flour? Because, see, all that would be important info because I've got a rolling pin. Maybe used it one time. But I actually want to an oppressed press. A racist press. Oh man. Anyway, yeah, I will definitely have to check that out. The other thing that I want to learn how to make really, really soon is dumplings. For chicken and dumplings. And I've got some chicken in there that I might have to get on that. Like really, really quick. Like maybe even, I don't know, possibly tomorrow quick if I've got the stuff. I definitely would like to have some homemade chicken and dumplings. But see, I don't have any I don't know if you need, I'm sure you probably need something like cream of chicken soup or something like that. And I don't have any of that. I've got chicken bouillon cubes, but that's it. So, what I was going to make is chicken and rice. So, let's see. But yeah, we try to keep it on the cheap end of eating. But chicken, holy hell, is that like buying steak right now? Damn. And I like chicken. That's what sucks. Alright, let's read some headlines and go running out the door. Screaming for more. No. Let's see. U.S. government responds to Tucker Carlson's Putin claim. They said, didn't do nothing. Didn't do. That's what the government said they didn't do. So, Lego. Oh, wait. Oh, there's another important headline there. Can't miss this one. Of course not. U.S., meaning either the United States or us, is running low on cash for Ukraine, says the White House. I'm curious when their first clue was. I mean, Lego scraps plans to ditch oil-free bricks, says Financial Times. So all of you oil-free Lego brick activists out there, you better rebuild your signs. Lithuania left. How in the hell do you say that? Left. You know who we gotta go talk to, right? Oh, by the way, just so you know, Fire Marshal Bill, this morning I decided that I was going to use Bing, their little, AI thingy, and I asked it to draw me a picture because of doing the video earlier of a hang on, what was it? I gotta see what that story was. I asked it to draw me a picture of a gay orgy at a Polish church, and it wouldn't do it. The hell no, bro. Let's move on. Pronunciation. Here we go. You ready?
Lufthansa.
Huh?
Lufthansa.
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 Lufthansa. I would have never guessed that. So, Lufthansa going green would use half of Germany's electricity, says Bloomberg. Let's see. U.S. Republicans demand clarity on Ukraine aid. That'd be nice. German weapons sent to Ukraine non-functional, says foreign minister. Well, that doesn't help them much now, does it? Russia to reduce oil discounts, says RBK. Oh. Not Ruth Bader Ginsburg. No, it couldn't have been her. No, RBK. Ruth, whatever her name is probably trying to sell ice water in hell right now. Poland tightens border with EU neighbor. Ukraine knows U.S. tanks won't make much difference, says Wall Street Journal. Oh, we'll send them anyway. I mean, why not? Yeah, Bing didn't think it was appropriate at all. Wouldn't even discuss it with me. Ukraine knows U.S. tanks... Oh, I read that one. Poland wants Canada's House Speaker out after honoring Ukrainian Nazi. That might have been the cat that resigned today. I can't remember. What would Bing do? What would Bing do? All right, let's get the little jelly bracelets. Let's what would Bing do? Oh man, that would be funny. Let's see. Kiev stonewalled Warsaw's probe into missile deaths, says media. WhatsApp cancels new Russia scheme. U.S. refuses to invite Putin to Pacific Summit, says envoy. No, I can't imagine that. Sanctions are on an outdated 19th century tool, says Russian tycoon. Killed Russian fleet commander spotted in new Ministry of Defense video. Well, they didn't kill him very well then, did they? You need to re-kill the guy that you miskilled. Charged Canadian Parliament's Ukrainian Nazi with war crimes, says Poland. I would concur. trade data reveals EU's dependence on Russian commodities, says Financial Times. Hunter Biden sues Rudy Giuliani for hacking his laptop. Sheesh. Biden planned on blowing Nord Stream before Ukraine conflict began, says Seymour Hersh. Ukraine to have world's lowest fertility rate, says Wall Street Journal. X tops EU's disinformation hit list. Not much different from the shit list, but, you know. A new details emerge of Canadian honoring of Nazi veteran. Russia extends restrictions on money transfers abroad. Russian Foreign Ministry responds to Canada honoring Nazi veteran. U.S. sues Amazon.com for breaking antitrust law and harming consumers. They touched me in the no-no place. EU state plans major change to asylum rules. U.S. home prices breaks records despite recession indicators, says report. Canadian Parliament Speaker resigns after honoring Ukrainian Nazi veteran. Kiev lost 17,000 troops in September, says Moscow. Death toll soars to 125 in Nagorno-Karabakh blast. EU state to clamp down on Russian stickers. Better not have any Russian stickers. Better not be stickering them stickers in the public. We'll make you de-sticker them. Ukraine's new U.S.-made tanks will burn, says Kremlin. Probably pretty well, too. Washington using traitor Armenian PM to strike at Moscow, says an analyst. You probably heard court finds Donald Trump guilty of fraud. Reuters. Gotta give that all the time that deserves. Anti-Russian sanctions architect refuses to quit U.S. Congress. NATO will cause a conflict worse than World War II, says ex-Russian president. Probably so. Biden team initiates don't trip strategy, says Axios. Well, shouldn't they have done that in the beginning? Because there's a whole lot of video clips of him just falling around on shit. Falling off bikes, shitting his pants. I mean, get it together, man. Erdogan demands F-16s for NATO expansion. Well, I demand some F-16s too, but I need that F-15 that he promised me first. So bring me the F-15, bring me a couple of F-16s, and now since I've got a little bit of an aviation fleet going on, I'm probably going to need an aircraft carrier, please. So, let's see. U.S. pushing Ukraine towards self-destruction, says Moscow. Yeah, but I think Zelensky's doing a pretty good job, too. You know, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. That is the hardest thing for people to understand. It really, really is. That differing between right and wrong blows my mind. And it's so simple. So simple. Anyway, I am going to get the hell out of here and get to bed. I'm kind of tired. So anyway, I will talk to you all tomorrow, God willing. I appreciate you coming tonight. Hope to see you tomorrow. And as always, God bless you. We love you. Be one with your spirit. And shalom.